business D, and most of us will have plenty of leadership D. In fact, it says that it lives in inverse proportion. So typically, if you have a lot of leadership D, you just want to get stuff done, and we have a very little business D, and that's the systems and tools.
So by D, you mean like that assertiveness, that high disc profile?
Correct. Yeah. And it's the systems and tools. MREA says, hey, that will drive your business and make it a sustainable business, making sure that that business side of it, that almost that vector 4 or C personality will show up as drive for your business.
In my experience, a lot of people go, well, what system do I need? And I think that systems D starts with just having a system, right? It's not which system, it's have a system. That way you're on a track and you can start to get better and better over time. So.
Now Tim, as you were growing your business, you said that you kind of noticed a trend among all teams. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so I came to every single mega camp, every single family reunion. I was front row with my book, taking notes, and what I found was that most teams, they were generating hundreds and hundreds of leads every month. They had amazing ideas, amazing systems, amazing 10 days of pain and 21 days of gain, and all these great lead conversion tactics. And then as I would, you'd go visit or you dive in a little bit more, what you'd find is that the model was an amazing idea. The implementation on a daily basis was a little bit more messy than it sounded like. And it wasn't because the agent or the rainmaker didn't have good intentions. It was that the technology out there really lacked the ability to inspect what they expected. So they would put a plan together and say, this is what we expect is done. And then like Brett was saying, let the agents do what the agents do well, but let the admin do what the admin do well. So in an amazing plan like Ben Kinney's 10 Days of Pain, you've got text messaging and emails and moving people through the process. These are things that are systematically done well through administrative people. Sometimes the agents who are out in the field don't get them done as well. So we kind of made a similar decision with Brett and kind of drew a line in the sand and said, admin are going to do this, agents are going to do that, and built some systems around that, and it worked out really well.
You created something called the laws of the pipeline to actually help implement that?
Yeah. So essentially, at the end of the day, what we decided was, we need to be able to see that, for example, some of our laws of the pipeline. We started with 10, like the 10 commandments, and since then we've broken them down to really just to 3 because we wanted to get as simple as possible. The 3 basic laws are, one is that every lead must have a to-do set at all times. Another one is that there can never be a past due to do at the end of the day. And then the third one is that no agent can have more than 100 leads in their pipeline at any given time. As long as those 3 laws are followed, we're good. When those laws come into violation, we're not good anymore. And that's when things start to get messy, and the leads that we spend a lot of money for are not being taken care of and paid attention to like we originally expected. So